The Black Guerrilla Family, a name that echoes through the corridors of American prisons and the streets of urban neighborhoods. Today, we delve into the origins of this notorious prison gang and revolutionary organization that has left an indelible mark on the landscape of American criminal history. Our story begins in the tumultuous year of 1966 at the infamous San Quentin State Prison in California. It was here, amidst the tension and racial strife of the era, that George Jackson, a charismatic and politically driven inmate, founded the Black Guerrilla Family, also known as the BGF Jackson, who had been incarcerated since the age of 18 for a petty robbery, had undergone a profound transformation during his time behind bars. He had educated himself, becoming well-versed in revolutionary literature and political theory. His vision for the BGF was not merely that of a prison gang, but of a revolutionary organization dedicated to overthrowing the US government and combating what he perceived as systemic racism. The Black Guerrilla Family's ideology was a potent mix of black nationalism, Marxism, and anti-imperialism. Jackson drew inspiration from figures like Mao Zedong, Frantz Fanon, and Malcolm X, weaving their ideas into the fabric of the BGF's philosophy. The organization's symbol, a dragon rising from its egg, represented the birth of a new, revolutionary black consciousness. In its early days, the BGF focused on protecting black inmates from racial violence within the prison system. However, its ambitions soon grew beyond the prison walls. Jackson envisioned the BGF as a vanguard for a broader revolutionary movement, one that would unite prisoners, ex-convicts, and disenfranchised urban youth in a struggle against what he saw as an oppressive capitalist system. The BGF's influence grew rapidly, spreading from San Quentin to other California prisons and eventually across state lines. Its members were known for their strict code of conduct, emphasis on education, and commitment to physical fitness. The organization's structure was hierarchical and militaristic, reflecting Jackson's belief in the need for discipline and order in the revolutionary struggle. However, the BGF's rise was not without controversy and violence. The organization was implicated in numerous acts of violence, both within and outside prison walls. Perhaps the most infamous incident occurred on August 21st, 1971, when George Jackson himself attempted a daring escape from San Quentin. The event, which resulted in the deaths of several guards and inmates, including Jackson, became known as the San Quentin 6 incident. Despite the loss of its founder, the Black Guerrilla Family continued to grow and evolve. In the decades that followed, the organization expanded its operations beyond prison activism into various criminal enterprises, including drug trafficking, extortion, and murder for hire. This shift in focus led to internal conflicts, with some members feeling that the BGF had strayed from its original revolutionary ideals. The BGF's influence extended beyond the criminal underworld. Its revolutionary ideology and emphasis on black empowerment resonated with many in the African American community, particularly in urban areas plagued by poverty and racial discrimination. Some saw the organization as a necessary response to systemic injustice, while others viewed it as a destructive force that perpetuated violence and crime. Law enforcement agencies have long considered the Black Guerrilla Family a significant threat. Numerous operations have been launched to disrupt its activities, resulting in high-profile arrests and convictions. However, the organization has proven resilient, adapting to changing circumstances and continuing to exert influence in prisons and on the streets. Today, more than 5 decades after its founding, the Black Guerrilla Family remains a complex and controversial organization. Its legacy is a mixture of revolutionary idealism and criminal notoriety, a reflection of the turbulent times in which it was born and the ongoing struggles faced by many in the African American community. As we reflect on the origins of the Black Guerrilla Family, we are reminded of the power of ideas to shape movements and the enduring impact of charismatic leaders like George Jackson. The BGF's story serves as a stark illustration of how societal issues, if left unaddressed, can give rise to organizations that operate outside the bounds of law and order.